We will continue from where we stopped. The financial institution known for building in society. The financial institution known basically for building is that A, commercial bank, B, central bank, C, mortgage bank, D, development bank. The answer is simple. The answer, this is where we stopped in the last one. The answer is C, mortgage bank. We have federal mortgage bank. If you want to build, you go to them. They can give you a loan or other overdraft or other soft facilities for you to use in your building, both as individuals and also as a business. A line in commodity space which shows the constraints imposed by his budget, his income money, and the price of goods purchased is dash. 35. A line in commodity space which shows the constraint imposed by his budget, his money, income, and the price of goods purchased is dash. For question 35. A, supply curve. B, liquidity preference. C, budget line. D, demand curve. The answer is budget line. Budget line. Budget line. Budget line. We move on. The information that ranks a consumer preferences is given by dash. A, scale of preference. B, indifference map. C, demand schedule. D, supply schedule. You already know the answer. Scale of preference. The ownership of a public liability. The ownership in the previous video we talked about this. If you have not watched, if I were you, I will get all the videos we've done on economics from part 1, part 2, part 3, and all of them. If you need me to give you all the videos we've done on economics, you can ask me in the comment section and I could give all of them to you. Okay? The ownership of a public limited liability company is made up of dash. The ownership of a public limited liability company is made up of dash. A, 2 to 20 persons. B, minimum of 2 and maximum of 50. C, minimum of 7 and no maximum number. D, owner, owned by the government. The ownership of a public limited liability company, the answer is simple. The answer is C, minimum of 7 and no maximum number, because in such company people can buy shares. People are free, and when you buy share of a company, you automatically qualify to be called an owner. You become a part owner of the company. All the following are types of specialization, except the advantage you have in watching this is you are now knowing the direction that JAMB questions will come from. If I were you, after watching these videos, I will also embrace my JAMB textbook in economics, right? All the following are types of specialization except A, manager specialization. B, product specialization. C, specialization by sex. D, geographical specialization. The answer, all the following are types of specialization except the answer is A. There's nothing like manager specialization. But we have product specialization. There are some people specialize in a particular product. We have specialization by sex. There are some form of work that are basically for a kind of sex, right? Like most jobs that demand physical labor, that demand a lot of physical force, are left for the men, okay? While some softer work are being done by the women, even though there may be exceptions here and there, but basically that is it. Then risky jobs also are left for the men, while women do the less risky jobs. Then D, geographical location specialization. There are some, because of where they're situated, they specialize, like those that has a lot of water in their area may specialize in fishing and all the rest, okay? Those that have coal in the area might specialize in mining. Okay, we proceed. If you want to get all the videos we've done on economics, you can let me in all of them. I could give all of them to you free. Question 39. A market will be at equilibrium when dash. A. Demand and supply are equal. B. Demand is greater than supply. C. Price is higher. D. Supply is greater than demand. I will not answer this because from part 1 I started telling you to read up demand and supply and market. So I'm giving you this as an assignment, question 39 as an assignment. Come under this video and tell me what you think is the answer to question 39. Tell me in the comment section what you think is the answer to question 39. Which of the following will shift the demand curve for Bonvita to the right? Which of the following I've told you? Go and read up demand. I'm shouting it again. Read demand, read supply, and read utility. Everything, both their calculations. Which of the following will shift the demand curve for Bonvita to the right? A. A rise in price of Bonvita. B. An increase in income. C. A tax on cocoa producers. D. A fall in price of Bonvita. Which of the following will shift the demand curve for Bonvita to the right? Is it a rise in the price of Bonvita? No, because when the price increases, the demand will reduce, so the curve will go to the left. An increase in income? No. A tax on cocoa producer? This will invariably raise the cost of Bonvita because Bonvita is made from cocoa, so which will also move the demand curve to the left. But a fall in the price of Bonvita, that is the answer. Why? Because also tell me why. Tell me the reason. With this explanation I've made, tell me why the demand curve will move to the right when there is a reduction or fall in the price of Bonvita. You know why I give explanation and why I also give you assignment is that I need you also to study. Even though I am giving you answers, I'm solving the questions for you and all the rest, I also need you to pay real attention, to do your own part. My own part is to give you these videos I keep giving you. Your own part is to ensure you settle down and read. All the following are properties of an indifferent curve. Except A. It can intersect. B. It slopes downwards from left to right like that of a normal demand curve. Okay, 42. C. As it shifts rightward, it indicates higher and higher level of satisfaction. D. It does not intersect. All of the following are properties of indifferent curves. The answer is A. It can intersect. For question 42. Okay. Isocost and isoquant can be attributed to dash. Isocost and isoquant. Isocost and isoquant. Who can define this? As a dedicated economy, you watching this. This is a special assignment for you. Come under the comment of this video and tell me the difference between isocost and isoquant. Of course, you know that these words came from quantity and cost. Isocost and isoquant can be attributed to dash. A. Theory of consumer behavior. Remember to come under the comment and tell me the difference between both of them. I'm giving it to you as an assignment and it's very, very important. Okay? Theory of consumer behavior. B. Theory of cost. C. Theory of production. D. Theory of value. The answer to question 43 is A. Theory of consumer behavior, because of course consumer behavior influences cost and also influences the quantity that you sell. Okay. Let's now move on. What would be likely to increase inflation in any economy? Now, remember that beyond the economics, we've done videos on other subjects like use of English, like economics, like government, like literature. We've done videos on physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology. Any one of them that you need, feel free to reach out to me and ask for it. demand for it. Say, if you need me to give you access to all the videos we've done from part 1 to all of them, I could give it to you free of charge. I will give it to you, and I can also give you free JAMB syllabus and free past questions. You can get all these things free so that you can become more serious with your studies. Just come under the comment and demand for it. That is for those that are already full members of our YouTube channel. What would be likely to increase inflation in any economy? A, increase in demand. B, reduce public spending. C, control excessive imports. D, increase in direct tax. Question 47. What would be likely to increase inflation? What is inflation? When there is more money chasing lesser number of goods, that will automatically increase price. What will be likely to increase inflation in any economy? Is it increase in demand, reduce public spending? C, control excessive import. D, increase in direct tax. The answer is increase in demand. Once more people are demanding for lesser number of goods, of course the price will skyrocket. Okay, the price will go high so fast. All right. The term of trade can be expressed as dash. The term of trade can be expressed as dash. This one is technical. JAMB is a very technical exam. Once you enter the exam hall, the first thing I recommend for you is to settle down. Don't waste time. Remember that once you on the system, that time begins to tick. You have only 2 hours, 120 minutes, and you have 180 questions to answer. So you have in your mind that you have only 40 seconds to answer each of the questions. That is why I need you enter your hall. Once they tell you to on the system and your system gets on, you start writing. You must have prayed before you on your system, because once your system is on, the number of minutes available starts reducing. The term of trade can be expressed as dash. A, price index of export divided by price index of export divided by price index of export times 100. B, price index of export divided by price index of import over price index of exports multiplied by 100. C, price index of export over price index of import multiplied by 100. Then D, price index of export over price index of import divided by 100. What do you think is the answer? It's getting complicated. The answer is simple. The term of trade can be expressed as C, price index of export over price index of import divided by 100. Price index of export over price index of import multiplied by 100. Do you understand? The study of broad economic aggregates is dash. The study of broad economics aggregate is dash. A, macroeconomics. B, deductive method of economic analysis. C, microeconomics. D, inductive method of economic analysis. The study of broad economic aggregate. What do we mean by broad? A large number, right? Expanded number. The study of broad economic aggregate is that. Is it macroeconomics? When we talk about macro, anything macro is many, then anything micro is small, right? Anything macro, like if you say macrocosm, it means many. That is a larger proportion of something. Then if you say microcosm, it means a smaller proportion of something. So the answer, the study of broad, already know broad is a larger portion of something. The study of broad economic aggregate is called macroeconomics. A, macroeconomics. macroeconomics. Now, here is what you have to do. To receive all the materials you need, I need you to, number one, be serious. Number two, you have to become a full member of our YouTube channel. How do you do that? You do that by joining. Click on join and join our YouTube channel. There is an option to join. If you have not joined, join. The advantage you have in joining is beyond. Once you join, you can be able to speak to me directly. You can be able to chat me up directly. You can be able to receive direct guidance. You can be able to receive all the materials, all the link, access to all our videos. Okay. Number two you have to do is like this video. Go ahead. After you join, come and like this video. Then share this video. Click on share. Share this video here on YouTube. Click on share again, copy the link, share the video on WhatsApp, share the video on Facebook, share it on Telegram, share it on Telegram channels, Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, share it to your classmate groups, your friends, your well-wishers. Everybody should get this. Then finally, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once you subscribe, come under the comment of this video and type, I have subscribed. Come under the comment of this video and do what? Type, I have subscribed. Once you type, I have subscribed, I will chat you up and send to you all those materials. Remember, the assignments I gave you, submit them to me. And also, I'm leaving for you a very, very important video on the screen. I'm giving it to you free of charge. Click on it and watch immediately.